What is up, my fellow Chibits? How are you all doing? How has your day been? Is it cold? Is it hot where you live? Let me know in the comments below. And so with that being said, as you can see, I'm going to be mixing it up a bit. I'm doing a live reaction this week for the 7 Deadly Sins, chapter 246 through 247. So, you heard me right. There is 2 chapters this week. We have 2 chapters, not 1, but 2. And this is something that we see every so often from Nakaba-sensei. He does go out of his way and he does release 2 chapters for the series. It happens like every 4 or 5 months something like this happens. It's something that if you've read the series for a while, you're kind of grown accustomed to. And so I guess this is the best way to kind of end off the year with the 7 Deadly Sins, is get 2 chapters. I'm going to assume that this is probably the final chapters we're getting of 2017. I could be wrong there. We might be able to get 1 more chapter, but this could potentially be the last 2 chapters of the year. And so to celebrate that, I want to do a live reaction. Since there's 2 chapters here, there's a lot of content, I want to do a live reaction, because many of you have been saying, hey, Chibi, why don't you, do a live reaction to the 7 Deadly Sins, because there's been some good chapters recently, and so I'm like, you know what? Let's do just that. So I'm mixing it up a bit. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you don't, let me know in the comments below. If you do like it as well, also let me know in the comments below. So anyways, the 7 Deadly Sins, Nakaba-sensei, chapter 246, A Chance Meeting. Okay. So, page, okay. Where is this? What am I doing here? Estarossa? Why are you all wait, what? Why are you up to all alone? That improper English by MS. Please, the translation arrow, please. I think what that was supposed to say is, what are you up to all alone? Okay, MS, I mean, I know mistakes they happen. I mean, you are a free translation site, so it makes sense, but still. Okay, anyway, so we're having Estarossa, so, week 43, still no bond in sight. Please, Nakaba-sensei, please. Okay, so we have Estarossa. Well, anyways, he's a pretty hype character, so I have no problem with it, just no bond, which makes me very upset. Okay. Is that Elizabeth? Okay, you get in a fight with your older brother again. Wait, is Estarossa? Wait, is this a flashback? Okay, I'm assuming this is a flashback with Elizabeth, so we're gonna get some clarification. Estarossa. Oh, he's waking up. So that was a nightmare? So Elizabeth and Estarossa definitely have a connection. We've known that for a while because of when Estarossa was first introduced and all that, he did see Elizabeth, what seemed to be like a dream or whatever, and you remember what he did to the bird and stuff, so I'm going to assume that there is definitely a connection here between these two. We don't really know, but maybe that's what this chapter is going to be diving into. Okay. So Estarossa is finally, waking up. This man is finally done with taking that L from that Escanor. He's getting up. Man, he is buff, though. I forgot how buff this man was. But he's getting out of the water. Okay. What was that dream just now? Looks like Sleeping Beauty's finally awake. Oh, it's you, Peronia. Peronia. I don't want to assume it's a new character, but, this man's finally waking up after the wrecking of what Escanor did to this man. He finally getting up out of that little water pod. Okay. let's see what's going on. Oh, I like her design. I like Peronia? I think that's how you say it. I like Peronia's design. Come on, Master Estarossa. Don't just write me off like that. After all, it was me, Peronia, who looked after you and nursed you this whole time. I do like the cat look she has going on there. Nursed me, more like experimented on me. Oh, so she a scientist. Anyways, how long was I asleep? About 3 or 4 days. Rest in peace, Van Winkle. But from the looks of it, you're back in good health. Yup, a healthy young man, and that's all that matters, hee. What exactly are you looking at when you... Okay. Okay, Nakaba, I see you. Basically saying this man has some, big cojones. That's what we have going on here. So, anyways, jokes aside, though, from what I'm assuming from this page, is Peronia is probably a scientist in some way, since Estarossa said she most likely experimented on him. I'm going to assume that she is responsible probably for these healing chambers and stuff. She's probably, like, a very intelligent individual, so, Okay, next page. Huh? What the? This is impossible. You feel that massive magical power. I'm going to assume that is Meliodas and Chandler. That's what I'm assuming those two are. Okay, so we're actually... Oh, I see why we have 2 chapters this week now. It makes sense. Okay, Elizabeth, whatever happens, do not leave my side. Okay, I understand. Look at her. It was all supposed to be me all over the young master welcoming him home. This man just barges in and opens the... Oh, yeah, that's pretty epic. That's pretty epic. This man just walks in, like, boom, just knocks open the doors and all. He even knocks the demons over. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Got that koala demon looking at him. Oh, yeah. Well, hello, Zeldris. So this man just barges in, opens the door up amongst, like, the demon stronghold, and he's like, hello, how you doing? Like, you know you've been technically on the opposite side of them for a very long time. This is probably not going to go well at all. Okay, so the greatest traitor of all time just comes leisurely strolling into the enemy base. You got to... I'm exactly with Zeldris. I agree with him. Not only that, he's brought that filthy goddess back along with him. How this managed to happen while the... was what then going to be explained by complete other insulting the man, insulting Chandler for his incompetence. That's messed up. I was opposed to this, you know. I tried to stop it. In fact, the first thing I tried to do was massacre that woman as fast as I could. Enough, Chandler. Man, Chandler really does listen to Meliodas no matter what he says. So, Chandler most likely could be a really good ally in the future. A part of the 7 Deadly Sins and stuff. Oh, yeah. My business here is simple. I've come here to become the Demon King. I'm the one that's going to be Demon King. And why am I the only one that's being... Wait, are we about to have a 3-way? We 3 are each other's only brothers in this entire world, aren't we? To tell the truth, I don't give about the throne of the Demon King, but if you guys are fighting over it, then I want in. Yo, we're about to have a Meliodas versus Zeldris versus Esteros. I didn't know I needed this in my life. I did not know I needed this in my... Oh, yo! This is gonna be epic! Okay, I'm glad I live reacted to this, you know, these 2 chapters. Okay, Esteros, so you're alive. Yep, and I thank you for a harrowing experience. It's him. He's the one that killed Meliodas back then. But it's strange. I get the feeling I met him somewhere before that. Wait, has Elizabeth not remembered everything? Okay. You're looking well, too, brother. Are you... Okay, so there obviously is a connection between these 2. And before Esterosa has, like, a little boy crush towards Elizabeth. That would be hilarious. That would be legit hilarious if this man has a little boy crush against her. How do you know my name? This is the first time that I've ever met you. Who knows? I don't really understand it myself. Okay, he's probably lying. Forget it, I changed my mind. I'm going to pass on this whole game of fight for the Demon King's throne. Huh? But in exchange, give Elizabeth... Oh, that's not going to go down right now. Meliodas not going to be dealing with that. Meliodas like, nope, 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 nope. This is perfect. Of course, Chandler would be happy about that. After all this time, I didn't come back just to fight amongst brothers, so let me make 2 things perfectly clear. The one that's going to become Demon King is me. I'm not handing Elizabeth over to anyone. Yo! Meliodas looks so amazing in that panel, dude. Like, look how he looks. Look at his design. Like, you know, how his open shirt is. And the way he has his hand. Yo, that's cool. I like that design. Not by bringing in that great art. Veronia is just sitting back, just watching. Oh. Oh, they both moved. Zeldris moved out of his chair, and Zeldris moved from his standing. Oh. Oh, are they going to go attack this man? Yes, they are. So, Esterosa above with them flying daggers. And Zeldris going in for the lower cut. Okay, so we have the 2 strongest demons about to go up against Meliodas. How is this going to go down? I'm very curious. After all this time, I won't allow you, of all people, to get in my way of my ambitions. Huh. Okay, so we have the two strongest about to go up against Meliodas. I'm very curious on how this is going to go down. Bro, wrecked. Bro. Yo, we just got destroyed. Oh my god, dude. Estarossa and Zeldris just got destroyed. Oh, and Meliodas is guarding her, too. Yo, he's got, like, his shadow and all that going off and, like, protecting. This man just kept in the hands, dude. Yo. Like, look at this. If they can't even fight, okay? They can't even fight Meliodas right now. Then you can't fight Escanor still. Yo. There's too much greatness right now. There's just too much great. Yo, they're on the floor. Like, look at Zeldris, dude. His head is in the freaking ground. And you have it to where Estarossa, he's like, he's just hitting the ground. Oh, this is great. This is a great pen. I like that transition from the last page of this one. Okay, Master Zel. Oh, he's charging in. Don't move. Wait, did Meliodas do that, or was that Zeldris? This is a Okay, that is Meliodas that did that. This is a matter between us siblings. Stay out of it. This must be one of those make one and move and I'll kill you kind of situations. Now this is truly that of a king's might. I, Chandler, am so moved I simply cannot hold back my tears. So basically saying anyone that tries to fool with this fight will get obliterated by them. This is a fight between brothers. Okay, that's interesting. Impossible. Even with the Demon King's power, I can't move my body in the slightest. What? And it's just as father said, Meliodas truly is. How interesting, Meliodas. Compared to the last time we fought, you're almost like a completely different person. Did his arm just... Okay, I was looking at their arm. I thought, like, Estarossa's arm got sliced off. That's what it looked like to me, but then I realized he got pushed down. So, Meliodas is literally using gravity. That's what I'm assuming here. He's actually, like, using gravity, like a force of gravity just to push them straight down. That's what it looks like to me. Because you can see the weight on their body going down. From what I could see from this, though, it does look like maybe Estarossa is stronger than Zeldris, though. Because Estarossa, he got pushed down after Zeldris. Zeldris was already on the ground, but Estarossa was still kind of on his knees and then shoved back down even further. So I'm going to I'm assuming that Estarossa is stronger. But anyways, though, that is a good thing, a good question, though. I mean, even with the Demon King's power, Zeldris is still not strong enough. So either there's a handicap on the power, and even though he has the Demon King's power, he can't use the full extent of it, or that really just goes to show how strong Meliodas is, but then it makes you wonder, how did Meliodas lose against the Demon King and the Supreme Goddess? With Elizabeth being there, because Elizabeth obviously isn't a weakling either, so it makes you really wonder. Huh. Okay, that's better. After all, if we're going to discuss anything, first off, we need to figure out exactly where we stand with one another. This fan is on top of him! Yo, what? The greatest evil has been completely revived. Seizing his place at the absolute pinnacle, he accepts none as his equal. Yo, that is... This man is just literally like standing on top of the fire, just looking down on them. Man, his strength ain't no joke. That ain't no joke. Okay, did we continue chapter 247, recovery? Okay, so let's go next chapter, because it's out as well. Okay, when food in the world of scraps is abundant, what else is there but eating and napping? Okay, so... Wait, the title's collection, even though it was said recovery? Okay, anyways. We got the cover page. Man, they're getting destroyed by Meliodas! Melio, stop this if you continue any further. Man, they are in the ground, dude. Meliodas literally shoved... Well, that just shows the difference in power. Okay, you know, Escanor put up a very good fight against Meliodas the more I look at this. Okay, I apologize for calling you a coward. You are without a doubt the Meliodas. The son whom the current Demon King still speaks of, the demon whom even the four archangels feared, and the older brother whom I looked up to. But that doesn't mean that I've given up yet. So he still wants Elizabeth, so I'm assuming it's a little boy crush. That's what I'm assuming it is. Don't give me that crap, Estarossa. Even if you accept him, I won't. I absolutely will not. Meliodas, the only reason you even want the Demon King's power is so that you can dispel the curse that's been placed on you and that woman, isn't it? Well, he is true about that. That is very accurate. That's right. That's why I came here, to take the power that our father, the Demon King, had lent to you. But just now I realized I hadn't expected it. But even if I took that strength you borrowed, it wouldn't have the power to free this curse. So there is a handicap. That's what I'm assuming. It took that strength you borrowed, it wouldn't have the power to free this curse. Shut up. Shut up. The one that's going to be Demon King is me. Well, you need to sit down, Zeldris. Oh, Estarossa's going in for that Elizabeth. He's sneaking around. Oh, Meliodas just hit him. Okay. Okay, that's epic. So, even though Estarossa tried to be sneaky and sneak around and steal Elizabeth when Meliodas wasn't paying attention, Meliodas used a little bit of his, like, fire, cape shadow or whatever. He actually hit Estarossa in the... Yo, that's pretty cool. Okay. Huh, it doesn't let... He doesn't let his guard down at all. Oh. Oh, he's grabbing his arm, pinning it behind his back. Zeldris, I know the reason why you're so obsessed with becoming Demon King. Shut up. Wait. So he does have a reason. Something being what? I think I know what was just whispered. I believe I know what was just whispered. You want me to tell you? It's pretty obvious. I don't even need to know what Meliodas just said to understand. A while back, in the vampire, you know, the Escanor backstory and all that, when we got that special chapter, in that, we do know that Meliodas killed Zeldris' girlfriend, his wife or whatever. Well, we know that. The person Zeldris loved, Meliodas killed. I'm going to assume what's going on here, why he wanted to be Demon King, was to free the vampires, to free the person he loved. And Meliodas probably just whispered in his ear that he killed her already, and that there's no point. That's messed up. That's legit messed up. That is really, really messed up. That means that he's definitely going to get vengeance to go after Elizabeth just because of that. Master Zeldris, is everything alright? Fine, I suppose I'll help you. Though I'm still not thrilled about it. Wait, was I wrong? Was I wrong? Huh. Okay, maybe I was wrong. In just what way have the winds of change blown now? Did he blackmail you or something? Unless Meliodas lied about his lover being alive. But just as you said, the power that I borrowed doesn't hold a candle to Father's. Okay, so that's good. That's confirmation. Okay, so the Demon King power that Zeldris has is nowhere near the Demon King's actual power. Okay, that's good. Are you planning to train until you reach the level of the Demon King? That would take too much time. We have less than 3 days. When our father, Demon King, decided to bring the vast chaotic demon world under his reign, he split his own strength, him half, and granted it to his servants with the plan to take control of... He split his own strength. He gave himself half, and then granted the other half, I'm assuming? Yeah, to his servants. With the plan to take control of all of it at once. But the power was so great that it could even threaten his own position. So our father devised a much more efficient method of controlling the demon world, without ever granting any one person too much power. He split that power into 10 fragments, and granted it to 10 warriors. The 10 Commandments, that's what that is. Okay. Those warriors became the 10, yeah. So all of the 10 Commandments' powers are basically half of the Demon King's powers? Okay, that's interesting. So, literally, they would all have to work together to fight the Demon King. That's how... Man. Okay, those warriors became the 10 Commandments. Zeldris, Estarossa, I want you two to go recover all of the commandments. With all the commandments recovered, I will be able to gain power on par with the Demon King. Wait a second, recover the commandments? Zell, is something like that even possible? Wait, is it? I've already collected the commandments from the traders. Galther, previous Fairy King, and Balor. Seriously, let me see. How interesting. Hurry up and tell me how to recover them, too. What is that face for? It never hurts to have more help around, right? So the commandments can be removed from individuals. That's interesting. Huh. Hey, what are you trying to pull? Zeldris, you're not trying to take my commandment. Oh. Nothing happened. The recovery of the commandment requires either its owner's consent or for its owner to be rendered powerless or unable to fight. Why didn't you say so in the first place? You scared me. But what are you planning to do, Mel? Okay, so it's going to be hard to get the commandment away from Master Rosa then. Galther wasn't loyal to the Demon King, and neither were the previous Fairy and Giant King, so they were special cases. But everyone else has sworn their fealty to the Demon King and has great loyalty to him. If they refuse, you won't be able to just take it. Hey, what if they're killed? Can we still take them? What? Or sorry, my wording was kind of harsh. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I'm just saying if by some chance they happen to be killed by someone or something. Hypothetically, if one of the 10 commandments were to die, the commandment itself would remain within the corpse, ready to be removed. Currently, there are 3 who still have commandments that have gone missing. Gardon, Scylla, and Grey Road. Grey Road was defeated by Merlin of the 7 Deadly Sins. And I took this from him. Oh! Whoa, Meliodas took this from Grey... Okay, that is, Well, unfortunately, I have no clue as to Gardon and Scylla's current whereabouts. I want you to do what you can to find them. So what, Meliodas? You plan to just sit back watching from up on high while you have us do your bidding? Do you seriously think any of them are just going to quietly hand over the commandments to the person that betrayed the Demon Clan? That's why I have to leave this to you two. It's in your hands. Looks like you're well aware of your own position. That's not it at all. The real reason is so he can protect that woman, Elizabeth. Wake up, young master. Hurry up and open your eyes. Okay. Well, things have gotten pretty interesting, don't you think? First, the traitor comes home, and now he says he's going to be our Demon King's clan's king. Just in case, let me be clear about this and get it out of the way, Estarossa. Don't even think about trying to steal all the commandments we've recovered for yourself. Well, that's obvious setup for that. Okay. If Bond doesn't come back, I don't know what... I just realized something what he just said earlier. Estarossa says if by chance to kill them, that would imply that if he was to kill all the commandments, he would gain those powers. Huh. If Bond doesn't come back, I don't know what... Oh, Bond's finally being mentioned. Oh, man. It's alright, Elaine. I just know Bond will... Or, well, I'm pretty sure Bond will be able to make it back properly, yeah. It's alright. Bond will definitely come back. I'm also worried about the captain and the princess. Please hurry and get better as well, Galther. His commandment has been stolen, and it was right after he was looking after me. Meliodas, have you really been driven that far? Oh, so it was without Merlin's consent. Someone with incredible powers approaching. Oh my. The recovery can happen dead or alive. The crooked smile escaping his lips is a threatening omen. So, Estarossa being that sneaky man right now. He's straight being sneaky. Okay, 248 our choice. So... Okay, that was interesting. So, Estarossa has proven to be probably a problem. It seems to me like he has a lot of ambition for power in a way. Something to do with Elizabeth as well. There's definitely some form of connection with Elizabeth we don't really know, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going to be taken. Okay, I want to end it there. This was a really, really good 2 chapters to read, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please leave a like, and hopefully you guys have a very good day. Please be safe. Chibi out.